Hey folks, how are you doing? Like the title says, too much cool stuff to even name. I don't know where to start. Let's start with the biggest thing. Got the big supply of kydex again from Nate. I ordered some from him, bought some from him, because I was running low on the long pieces, and he had some long pieces, so I ordered that from him. Like I said, I really like this kydex, really like. Another thing, let's go here. Big thank you to one of viewers. I'm horrible with names, I don't really remember. I don't think he makes videos, Ice something. And he sent me 2 pieces of titanium as a little gift. Funny enough, it's actually the same titanium what I get from Anonymous, from Tough Times, his friend. And I actually had another big long piece of it waiting for me, because I ordered some more from him also. That's that 1/4-inch thick titanium. And he also sent this 2 blocks of wood, which is one of these really cool. I have a feeling that this is a curly maple. I don't know, I might be wrong, but it's beautiful, beautiful grain in it. And this other one, doesn't look like it's the same wood, but it's also very interesting, the grain in it, very cool. I cut them and sent them down at Tough Times. That's that. Got another cool gift from Kylie. Kylie sent me that Victorias I was talking about, that I ordered another one. So here it is. Mine is actually in my pocket. And also he sent me the new small sword peasant. I always like these, they're so cool, little projects, the little friction folders, you know, you just change the handle on them, they're always funny. So I got my second Victorious, and here's the one that I did the jade scales on recently. I actually sandblasted it at Tough Times, and it's freaking amazing. You can't probably see much difference on the video, but it makes such a difference when you sandblast something. That's actually my next item on my I have to get list. Sandblasting cabinet. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put it in my little workshop, because there is really no space for such item, but I really need it. I have an air compressor there, I just need to get the small some kind of sandblasting cabinet to get it. And I like these knives a lot. You see that slight little difference, if you remember, some of you. I took off that like 1/4 inch from the end and maybe 1/8 of an inch from the front, just to make it a little smaller for me. But they're just amazing knives, and his is actually like perfect. You know, this one has the tolerance is the way he designed them. It has no flaws. You know, it has almost no blade play when you slide that lock in. I like this a lot. Great knives. I'm so happy that I got 2 of them. Another thing, we also sent another one of these pendants. I'll probably grind it and probably give it to somebody as a gift. I think it's such a cool little pendant knife. On this one I might be doing like a double-sided, like a chisel grind on both sides, but not completely sharpened, so it can actually be used like a keychain tool, or you know, like a pendant on a, you know, like a keychain. I think it's a really cool design. Really like this one also. Big thank you to somebody, actually a couple people let me know in the comments and in the PMs. Remember when I was talking about the Poltergeist and the other blade, the American Kami, when Sebastian was here, about the cool looking industrial type bolts that I like? I didn't know that, and a lot of people let me know that it's actually, these are the bike chain ring bolts, double chain ring bolts, something like that. And these are them. They sell them pretty much everywhere, you know, every bike supply. I got mine on Amazon, there's tons of them. They have aluminum, they have stainless steel, they have colored aluminum, anodized aluminum, all different colors, sizes. I just grabbed whatever was the cheapest, and I thought that the dimensions will be good. So these are, I think they are 9 or 10 millimeters long, this part of it. So that should be actually pretty good for the fixed blade, and I cannot wait to use this. I think they're gonna be really cool. So you have the regular hex bit on one side, and then kind of like a flathead, kind of like a hinder screw on this side, you know. You can use a flathead for it. They're actually pre-treated with kind of like a Loctite, the green stuff. And also nice thing is they have actually like a imprint in them. I think it's called, it says a phase race, something like that. I think it's pretty neat. How badass it would be if you can get this custom made with your logo on them. I think that would be insane. So got those, cannot wait to use them, but I cannot use it on these blades because these are already hardened and they are only 1/4 inch holes. But As you see, got my heat treated blades back, the LMAX. I think 10, if I remember right, 10 LMAX blades, 2 ABL blades, and this big one will go to the Knife Rights giveaway for 2013, the big one, the Steel Spectacular. And this is actually the one I have to start working on like right away, because I want to really do the best as I can, like really the best as I can, to make it really presentation piece and also workhorse at the same time. But it has to look good, you know, for such an event. So I'm gonna start working on that. Still even didn't decide what handle I'm gonna do on it. I think I'm gonna go with carbon fiber to make it really fancy, but not sure yet, not sure. And I want to show you that stuff that I did with Jeff. I actually took this one from Jeff. This was mine, the 551 that he customized a little bit. He didn't do the scale, but he customized the titanium scale with the rock pattern on it. And he grounded the choil into the blade, which is pretty sweet. He did a little bit of like a acid etch on the edge there. You see that? Rock patterns, small little one on the spine. I don't know if you can pick that up. Yep, there. And it's amazing. It's just, he fixed up the stickiness. It was very sticky, and it actually feels lighter than the original one. And also, heads up, I'm gonna be getting actually 2 of the 550s, ZT550s factory seconds from this guy, Nate. I'm gonna make a special video for it, because he has a lot of other ZTs factory blemishes that he's gonna be selling, and a lot of you guys can get really good deals on knives. So I'm gonna make, once I get mine, I'll show them and I'll give you his email and everything. He's gonna have a pretty good hookup on those, so I highly recommend contacting him, not only about the Kydex but also about these. And I'm getting 2 of those just because the price was right, and I think they're a cool platform, again, like I did with the Bradley Alias. They're a cool platform to, you know, customize and make it your own, and then, I don't know, keep it or sell it or, you know, whatever. But they're good knives, and those 550s are S35 and this one is the LMAX blade. And I actually did promise one to my friend, so about that you're gonna see a video later at a later date. And now I want to show you the anodizing that I did with Jeff, that we were playing now, probably with better, you know, steady camera and maybe better lighting here. This is the little spike I did, you know, like a tactical straw, and I don't know how much justice that camera will do it here with this light, but the colors on it are amazing. Such a deep blue, it's beautiful. That's the deep blue. Here's that giveaway knife for GI Custom, also very nice blue, little, not so deep, but still very cool. It actually is deep. It makes a lot of difference if you wipe it with your fingerprints. It's like, it takes a fingerprint easy, kind of like a polished blade. So, you know, if you wipe it one direction, it changes color. If you wipe it different direction, it changes color, like those, the shades of blue. But it's very, very beautiful blue. So I just have to make the shade for this and send it off to GI, George, for his giveaway that I'm donating a prize for. This one I'm very proud of. I made this for myself. It's done from that 1/4 inch thick, 1 inch wide titanium stack. And I did it on Jeff's grinder again. It's such a pleasure to work on it. I did I think very nice Anzo pattern on this. You see it, like very uniform, very precise on both sides. Then sandblasted, really heavy sandblast. The cool thing is, see, that's a nice example of the sandblast. All these grooves are actually done with nothing but I think like 40 grit belt, 40 or 50 grit belt. So they were really heavy grind lines in it. But I sandblasted it really heavily, and you can just barely see those grind lines underneath the sandblast. It's anodized after that, but still, you know, anodizing is just the color. The actual texture of it, it took off a lot of those grind lines. Here on the spine you can get a little hint of them. And then, after I sandblasted everything, I just ran the blade again on like fine belt, just to make it nice and smooth. You see like super microscopic satin finish. And anodize the whole thing, and again you have that really amazing blue color on that blade, just insane. That blue that the anodizing machine can do is just out of this world, insane. I think this angle is about the most true to what it actually is, this color. It's incredible. I don't know how this happened, but I think it's really cool. You have like a little bit of orange on the end. And I just like this knife so much. It's so light, so it's like it's a beauty. It's like one of the, for me in my head, it's like one of the most beautiful knives I've ever did, because it's just so cool, the overall thing, you know, the novelty of it and the combination of sandblast and satin and anodizing. It's just, I'm so happy about this one, very, very happy. And one more thing I want to show you, I don't know if this will show on the camera, this is actually a set of scales that it was like a side project that went wrong, but I took it in because it was titanium and I again wanted to play with that anodizing machine. And I don't know if I can get it on the camera. You have hints of blue and purple, but then also it was stone washed a little bit. So you have little speckles of that, like a turquoise green or something like that. I don't think we can actually catch it on camera, but in person you can see it. It actually has speckles of like green color in that purplish blue, and it's really beautiful. It's so much thing you can do with those anodizing machines. I might get it sometimes, really might get it, because it's a cool little thing to play with. And guys, I really look forward to these blades. I mean, there's so many cool knives that I'm looking forward to finish, but gotta jump on the Knife Rights knife first and then the other stuff. Kinda looking forward to these. I think a lot of you guys will like these Wharncliffe's blades. These are pretty cool. It's like my tag on a Wharncliffe. You know, good size knife. This one will be very nice, I think. Like a good, kinda like, I hate that word, but let's say it's a bushcraft knife. Like Gavko bushcraft. Because you have that kind of typical, like a Skinner, the bushcraft type belly on it, not my typical continuous curve on them, but like regular type, with that nice drop point, nice big comfortable handle, and a lot of cool stuff. This will go to Bob once it's done. That's like that kind of like a machete, 3/16 L-Max, you know, nice and light, but still big enough to have good chopping capabilities. This is that ABL, kind of like a Rhino, but thin, you know, thin ABL. That's gonna be cool machete. And there's like a Spartan machete from ABL. So a lot of cool stuff that's gonna be coming up. Now at this point I really don't know when I'm gonna finally get the haircut, because I already really look like a bum, and with all this work in front of me, I don't know when I'm gonna get to do that. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope you look forward to the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.